Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ricky V, and today we're going to discuss Phase 2 cutting cycles. Now, I already explained in my first video about cutting cycles, the Phase 1 video, all about cutting, what it means. You need to be on a caloric deficit. These compounds are not magic. If you're not on a caloric deficit, if you're not lifting weights, stimulating the muscle for growth, even as you're cutting calories, there won't be much cutting going on. Now, if you do get your diet in order and you train your butt off, even while you're in a caloric deficit and maybe you don't always feel like it, if you do, and you take the Vintage Muscle products, man, are you in for some incredible results. In this video, we're going to discuss the Vintage Muscle products you should be using for your next cutting cycle. Now, again, guys, make sure your diet is on point so you can really see all of the results. If you need any help with your diet, with your training, make sure to utilize the community. There are many bros there just like you right now discussing their diet, their progress, all of their cycles. Head over to vintage-muscle.com and click on the community link on the right. You'll be forwarded to the Facebook community. And as of this recording, we're running over 18,000 strong. Post up your question, let everyone know the cycle you're doing, what your goals are, and there will be bros there just like you to answer all of your questions, just give you some help. All right, now that you know that, let's get started with the cutting cycles, Phase 2. Now, same as with the bulking, every Phase 2 cutting cycle is going to include Organa, testes, and AMP. AMP is truly necessary when you're cutting. Not only does it provide essential amino acids that your body can use to build muscle even while in this caloric deficit, but it also contains turkesterone and ectosterone. Those two are going to work as great anti-catabolic agents so that you hold on to your mass as you're cutting down on the fat. Not only AMP, but you're also going to be using hydroxygenin. Hydroxygenin is a stacked fat-burning formula with 4 ingredients. It contains 7-keto-DHEA, T2, a powerful fat-burning hormone, acasatin, and laxogenin. And think about it, guys. Just the stack of AMP and hydroxygenin, you're getting the 4 most popular phytosteroids in the market right now: acasatin, laxogenin, ectosterone, turkesterone. The combination of these 4 is quite beneficial when you're cutting. So now that we know that, let's get on to the cycles. For this first cycle, you're going to need 2 1-androl stacks, 1 bottle of hydroxygenin, 3 tubs of Organa, 1 muscle support stack, 1 tub of testis, and 3 tubs of AMP. Now, the way to run this one is you start your 1-androl stack along with Organa and AMP. You're going to run this for 4 weeks. Now, these first 4 weeks, you're going to diet, run your cardio, lift those weights, and you'll be shredding some of the top end weight. Those first few pounds in your cutting cycle are real easy to lose. Once you finish your first 1-androl stack, you'll jump on the second one right away for another 4 weeks, along with AMP and Organa still. But now you're going to add hydroxygenin. I've used this setup before. It's real key to add the hydroxygenin in the last 4 weeks of my cutting cycle, because that's when it feels like you're not making that progress. So adding the hydroxygenin is going to make sure that you're still melting body fat. You see, the first 4 weeks when you're a little chunkier, that weight is a lot easier to get off. But after 4 weeks of caloric restrictions, you might run into a wall. And that's when you want to throw in the hydroxygenin. It's going to continue to help you burn body fat, even as you get into the lower body fat percentages. But remember, hydroxygenin, we only want to run for about 4 weeks. Yes, it's that powerful. You need to take time off of it. Once you finish the 4 weeks of hydroxygenin, the 1-androl stack, with your second tub of AMP and your second tub of Organa, it's time to PCT out. That's when you would want to jump on the muscle support stack along with testis. I made a whole video just about those 3. And there you have it, guys. Nice 12-week stack. Now, here's another variation on that sort of cycle that you can also run if you're trying to really get lean. You need to grab 2 alpha test stacks, 1 anabolic stretch stack, 1 bottle of hydroxygenin, 3 tubs of Organa, 3 tubs of AMP, 1 tub of testis. And also, don't forget your muscle support stack. Now, the way to run this one is take your alpha test stack along with the anabolic stretch stack, AMP, and Organa for the first 4 weeks. Once you're done with the first 4 weeks, jump on your second alpha test stack along with hydroxygenin. Make sure to continue taking AMP and Organa. Once you finish that, jump on your muscle support stack along with testis, Organa, and AMP. That's a nice 12-week run to lose a lot of body fat and get super shredded. Now, here's another great cutting cycle you can run. Grab yourself a bottle of Wintest, a bottle of hydroxygenin, 1 anabolic stretch stack, 1 muscle support stack, 2 tubs of AMP, 2 tubs of Organa, and a tub of testis. Now, the way to run this one is to do a really hard 30-day cutter. This is where you're really going to deplete the calories, stack on the cardio, make sure to eat super clean, 1 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight to maintain that mass, making sure to get enough of the good fats in your diet while keeping the carbohydrate consumption low in order to keep insulin low. Now, what you want to do is you want to start with Wintest, hydroxygenin, and the anabolic stretch stack. along with AMP and Organa for the first 4 weeks. Now, mind you guys, this is a very strong stack. Take advantage of it. Make sure you're eating properly. Make sure your training is on point. Once you finish your 4 weeks, make sure to jump on your muscle support stack along with Testis and continue taking the AMP. Nice 8-week run, short and strong. And don't get me wrong, guys, you can use WinTest in place of the one androl or epitest. In the first 2 cycles I described in this video, you could really swap out WinTest for one androl or epitest. The only difference is how much anabolic potential you want during your cycle. Each dose of WinTest comes with 400 milligrams of active anabolic ingredients. That's a nice hefty dose to help you maintain all of your muscle mass while you're cutting down the fat. Well, there you go, guys. Those are some phase 2 cutting cycles that you should be looking into if you want to get shredded over the next couple of months. And as always, guys, head over to the Vintage Muscle community. Go to vintage-muscle.com and click on the community link. There you will be forwarded to our Facebook group. Let us know which cycle you purchased, what your goals are, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. I'll be there. I'll answer your questions. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Until the next one. Peace.